To turn on the laser cutter, flip the switch on the bottom right of the machine near the power cord. Open Illustrator and import your file. Click the Selection tool, select the entirety of your design, and click on the Transform panel to ensure that your project has the correct dimensions. You may need to adjust your design accordingly. Set your vector cut lines to red and your vector etch lines to blue, using the exact RGB values shown here on the screen. All vector lines, both cut and etch, must be set to 0.01 points. Otherwise, the laser will interpret the vector as a raster instead. Print the design as you would any other computer document. Printing sends the design to the laser cutter. Open the control panel, otherwise known as UCP. The UCP allows you to configure the strength of the laser and position the design on the correct part of your material. First, verify that your design was sent to the laser cutter correctly. All your vector shapes and rasters should appear on the UCP screen. Your vector shapes should appear in the correct RGB colors. When the vectors are incorrect, the red and blue lines will appear gray or missing in the UCP. If this happens, go back to Illustrator, adjust the vectors, and reprint. Don't be concerned if your raster images appear blocky or in poor quality. They are only rough approximations made by the UCP. Next, click Settings to configure the laser strength. Make sure you're viewing the Materials Database tab. Keep expanding folders until you find your specific material. Now, enter the thickness. Accuracy is important for the thickness measurement, so use precision measuring equipment like calipers. Enter the measurement and verify the units are correct. Lastly, ensure the laser strength. The settings stored in the material database are just estimates and may not be appropriate for your laser job. If the material is excessively charred, then the laser is too powerful. If pieces are not fully cut out, then the laser is too weak. It's always best to test settings on a piece of scrap material before running your final job. With all your settings inputted, click Apply, and then OK. After the laser strength has been set, let's load the material. The honeycomb bed is fragile, so take care when placing your material on it. The laser will move over the material when positioning your design. It may be necessary to lower the bed first to prevent the laser from crashing into your material. The white rectangle represents the laser bed. The position of the design in this rectangle determines where on the actual bed the laser will cut your design. Drag the design around the screen to position it on your material, or move your material to your design. Click the Focus View button to manually move the laser. When the laser cutter lid is open, the laser points a visible red dot that indicates where the laser is aimed. The dot will not be visible on the honeycomb bed. It will only be visible when the laser is above the material. Use the laser pointer tool to position the laser at a couple locations around the outside of your design. At each position, check the location of the red dot on your material. Move the design, or the material, until all the red dots land on your material. Go ahead and close the lid. Once the laser strength has been set and the design has been positioned, it's ready to be cut. First, turn on the air assist. Next, turn on the air filter. Press the green play button to start the job. After your job finishes, close the air assist valve. Before turning off the filter, wait about 30 seconds for the filter to finish clearing the chamber. Remove your material and turn off the laser. Now close Illustrator and you're done.